Hello everyone, this is Thomas Pepin NHL Talk. I'm Thomas Pepin and let's play some NHL. So continuing the franchise mode series where I've taken over the Toronto Maple Leafs, we're on season 14, episode 2. We are 13 games into the season. And we started off pretty hot, as the title of the stream indicates. 11-1-1 is a pretty good start, so pretty happy with that. And then, we're going to move through and hopefully keep up this pace. Obviously, not this ratio, but hopefully something at least comparable, good, better than normal, which is usually good, but maybe even better would be nice. But anyways, and the other thing that we have as a priority, I have to keep track of where Los Angeles is in the standings because we have their first pick, and we need to upgrade to a better first round pick because there's a franchise guy available, and so this is going to be our first time drafting in I don't know how many seasons. So it's a priority to get at least a better shot at the draft lottery to draft that franchise guy. So, anywho, we can just start simming. So he should be back pretty soon. But we've got good depth. Well, pretty much across the board we've got good depth. So not so concerned about, to be honest, any injuries. But, less is better, of course. The other thing I mentioned last stream is even though some guys are underperforming right now, we're not going to play with the lines. So theoretically, you'd want to adjust them in, and you'd be rewarding good players and penalizing bad players. But to be 12-1-1, I just don't want to touch it. It's not. I don't think it's wise. So I won't. Previously, I think I did all the time, but I don't know if I... Yeah, I think I always did. At 20 games, I would make a change, but I don't think I'm going to, especially if we're doing this good. Kings won a game. So no adjustments there yet. Cool. Oh, whoops, I forgot parking. Alright, so let's see how this Lieb guy's been doing. +1's fine. I don't care if he's got no points. Now we'll go back to where we were. Now, also, just out of interest, I'm going to see. So we have that free agent goalie we signed. And I'm wondering how he's doing in the AHL. Six and 0, 9-1-0. Winning's great, save percentage is not very good. I mean, it's not bad either, but still. Alright, which team is worse? I think I'd say Pittsburgh. See, like, I don't know how this drops from being at capacity at 2,000 down to 850. Like, that makes no sense. Whatever. Alright, let's check. Where is... Ooh. Kings have lost a couple, I think. So, they're going to be close. So we want them to lose one more. And then hopefully that pick gets better. See, it's not bad right now. On that note, why is the Rangers one so... I guess they're not doing too bad. We got rid of the Nashville one. See, this is the thing. Even in the real NHL, it's hard to predict who's going to do good and bad. It's like Vancouver this season in the real NHL. It's like, I don't think anybody would have predicted that they would do as good as they've been doing, but surely enough. think that's good. And the other problem right now is, well, at least in the video game here, you don't know, like, teams can go on bad streaks, they can go on good streaks. Like, so for example, Rangers have 16 points. Penguins win one game, they're ahead of them. A losing streak of a few games, and then Rangers are down towards the bottom. So, I mean, you really have no idea at this point in the game, or at this point in the season, of what's going to happen. So, they're keeping pace with the bubble teams. They got to lose. Just one loss where the other teams win or something. That sucks. I think that's like a month or something. I can't remember where we were in the calendar, but now what do we do here? I think, well, how's this line doing? 3 points, 5 points, 7 points, 5, 8. Let's do this. Whoa. I guess maybe we can't do that. That's weird. I guess from the line fit or something? That's really weird. Because I really don't want these... Well, I don't want Lieb to be on the first line. Not that it's of critical importance. 13 minutes. Maybe it is. Whatever. He's holding water. It's okay. We'll keep it. I guess here's where we can reward good play. So Sagan's off the power play. So wait, I don't think any of the 8 points. It's the highest. How many penalty minutes? That's a lot. But I don't think anybody's as good as the forwards. 13, 16, 11. Because I don't think Popov's on the... Is he on the power play? He is. Oh, because we've got one extra guy, so it has to be a defenseman or... Because there's 10 positions, so it needs to be a defenseman or one of the fourth liners. And the fourth line's better than the defense at production. So Makinen's doing best, I think. 10? So I guess Makinen can come on. And Popov. Wait, who'd we... So Kuzhevnikov has been better than Popov, so I'm going to put him over to the first line, change this to Martins, Popov, and this goes Kuzhevnikov. Oh, and I really should have these guys switched. Because Serenhamo is better at puck skills, so he would be most competent on his off wing, theoretically. I think that's it. Damn Kings, stop it. Yeah, so it's over a month that he's away. That sucks. Because he was at a point per game. Why would it switch goalies? They won again, too. Stupid Kings. Whoops. Okay, so we're on a back-to-back. I think Ottawa's worse. No, Vegas. So we'll switch the goalies. So if you haven't seen before, we always put lesser goalie or goalie lower in the rotation against the harder team because it's not guaranteed you would win even with your good goalie. And then your good goalie against the lesser team to try to get points in the bag. So I think it's a way smarter strategic decision. Doesn't always work, but I think it's the smarter route. Because points are so hard to come by. It's... Oh, give me a sec here. Stick checking, strength, rear shot power. Yeah, none of those are important, really. So I'm going to play him, actually. Even though I probably shouldn't, because we risk maybe more injury, but... to take him out for one game, I just don't think it's worth it. Until he goes and gets more injured, but... cross our fingers that doesn't happen. And he's alright. Okay. Oops. So same story right now. I should potentially be adjusting the lines based on performance, but I'm not going to. Also, actually, I'm supposed to be scouting. Kings are still kicking around. That sucks. Ooh, similar style Mario Lemieux. uh, Personality's good too. Jeez. Man, he's going to be a stellar pickup. Like, we're going to get him no matter what. So, if it turns out we lose at the draft lottery, we're going to trade up for the pick. Even if that means getting rid of somebody. Like, so for example, Popov right now hasn't been that great. And so he'd be a great example of a guy we could give up to move up in the draft. Because, like, who cares? We're going to have a franchise player to substitute him. So not only is he not fitting, we're going to have a better player to replace him. So it's just like, it's a no-brainer. Mario Lemieux, that's the first time I've seen that. So he must be good. I wonder how good. Because if you say if you say Mario Lemieux, that means like one of like the top, at the very least, 5 players in all of history. That's pretty darn high of expectations and whatever. Oh, I just did that for this one. All right. The funny thing is, I think last time we had a franchise guy in the draft, we had like 4 first round picks that were all lottery, like high chance picks. And I think in all of them, or at least 2 of them, we moved down or something. So I wouldn't be surprised if it happens again. But yeah, like I said, at the very worst case, we'll package both firsts in pop-up or something to move up. I mean, I don't know for sure it's going to be pop-up. Like maybe he turns it around and he has a good season, but so far not so good. Mind you, that could have all changed since the last time I looked. I don't know. I'm not looking at stats right now. Maybe I missed my chance of the Kings thing. God, that sucks. And the Rangers one kind of turned it around. Yeah, well, that's good news. Winnipeg's supposed to be worse, but they were doing okay. God, Kings, stop winning. Jesus. Well, some of the Central's doing better now. So maybe a little dip out. I don't know. I think next time they slip and that trade value goes up, I'm going to just do it right away. I don't want to chance it getting back to where it is at this moment. Oh, we're supposed to trade our underperformers. I forgot about that. We're supposed to do that 10 games ago. It's funny because Popov's value is still really high, but he hasn't produced. 45 and 82, not that good. 18 and 29, still not that good. I mean, that's rookie season and this is his second, but needs to be better. See, like this guy, it's his rookie season and he's got 23 points. 15 goals on top of it. So, wow, he's doing well. Wasn't he that guy that did really well the previous season? Not crazy good, but still good. That's it? Well, you're gone. That's not good enough. Don't know. That's fine. This is the guy I think he did good last season. Yeah, 69 and 67. It's a bit low, but within range. I think he was also good last season. Low, but within range. 16. Low, but within range. We'll give him a shot still. He's way below. Last season he wasn't that good, and this season he's not good. So I think your shelf life's gone. He's been good. He was good last season, I thought. Oh, defenseman. So yeah, he is doing well. My bad. 5's low. He was plus 75 last season. I feel like I should give him more time then because of that. Seventeen's good. 15's low. He deserves more time. 19's good. That's it. He's gone. This guy's that guy we got for free in free agency, and I think he's going to turn out good. Not the best of starts in the AHL, but fine. I think that's it. Okay, so what do we do with these guys? It looks like Beckman's the only one where people want him. So now we just need to find a bad team. New Jersey doesn't have the space. Anaheim's good. Florida's good. Looks like LA, the team that we want to do bad, but I don't think we'd be improving them. Maybe slightly, but what can we get from you? Let's try this. So we might be able to pull off that first pick, but it's going to be close. And if we can, then that means we should be able to pull off that trade with Winnipeg. Let's do this first. Then we'll do this. Alright, I guess. Oh, I forgot we have other picks, I think. Yeah. I think one of these is going to go through. Probably just the first. Oh, actually, this is better than I was expecting. Okay. That's pretty good news. Okay. Oh, and the LA pick got better. still gonna delay, I was gonna say, but we'll wait. Maybe I won't. First thing I want to do is get rid of those other guys that we wanted to get rid of. We'll package them to move up that pick. So we'll probably turn a 7th into like a 4th, I'm guessing. Something like that. New Jersey. Ooh. They don't have a 3rd. Let's try a different team. Like, I know this isn't going to go, but we always get fleeced, so I got to get as close to what we can possibly get as possible. So was I right? Is it a 4th? No, not even a 4th. 5th, it better be. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so that's that. Now let's go check about LA. We're still in the same spot. So no, I'll still wait. Well, they could move up in the standings. That sucks. We'll gamble and wait, see if we can get back to how it was. What else was I gonna do? Oh yeah. So save, and then we'll go sign. I think it's 3 spots we have vacant now. Four spots. Those are pretty good stats. Now we'll do by overall. Sure. Those are some good stats. And nobody's signed them. We will. We're at 3. We have one more. Another one. So just, I guess to explain what I was doing there. So I was, one sec. Those are decent stats. Bear with me here. So I guess I can talk as I'm doing this. So what I was doing is going down the list from overall and looking at age, because that's where you can find these gems of, well, potential gems of players. So guys that are young, produced in some other league, and could turn out being a decent player. I just want to finish getting, like this guy could be really good. Getting all the guys from 75 so I don't have to go through them all again. So basically I'm looking for 24 or younger. And then considering what league they're in, or what league they were in, and if they actually have potential. Like this is a great example of a guy that has huge potential. 40 points in 51 games in the SHL is quite good. And this is some of the stuff, strategies that I've slowly discovered and have been incorporating. Oops, that was defensive. So I'm slowly getting better at some of this stuff. Now, I don't know, like our AHL team has been quite good regardless of what I do, but this just increases the chances of some random guy that we pick up for free being an NHL player. Yeah, like this guy's probably not going to be good. And yeah, if we can get a guy for free that turns out being an NHL player, that would be obviously beneficial. Cool, so we got 4 guys next time. We need to trade away our underperformers, so that's that. We'll save. Cool. 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 Wait, was that a home game? Twas. I think the Kings have lost a couple games. Yeah, 15, 15, and 2 is not very good. Trade values increase, but I still think I'm going to wait. Probably going to regret it, but sometimes you got to try. We got some maintenance we need to do soon. We're on an away stretch. One, two. Yeah, I guess we'll do maintenance for those two. Stupid thing I pressed down. Yeah, so if you haven't seen, I always do maintenance at 40 or below. Preferably not too far below. Alright, maintenance. I was going to say they're slipping a bit, but not quite as close though. They're right on the bubble. I need to check this. Oh, he's going to be back next game. Like after this one. Almost there. Come on, Kings, lose. Alright, so you go there. You get replaced. Yeah, he's actually done quite well. Yeah. 21 points, and he's a fourth liner. He's gotten 3 points, 3 shorthanded goals. Man, he's playing well. Wow. 21 points. He's doing as good as Pop-Up, and he's playing on the fourth line. It's nuts. What do we do, though? I think we have to still take him off. Oops, wrong guy. Oh, that's why we wanted Pop-Up on this line, is because 5 left shots. Okay, so then that means we do... yeah. Kings, you suck. Stop winning. Goalie's hurt. We gotta go with a 79 backup goalie. Like, look at these stats. So he was just a random free agent. And he's got all the characteristics to be a good goalie, and he's still young enough where his overall can go up. So, I don't know. He could turn out to be a gem. He's got all the right things. Like 77 poise. It's pretty high. even for guys that we would trade for intentionally, like above this guy. But anyways, like even better than this guy. How's this guy doing? Still the same, but he's kind of a similar concept. And the reason why I'm monitoring him is because I'm debating on if I'm going to trade in, well, debating. I think I will trade Andronov before the trade deadline because he expires at the end of the season. And I wanted to find an alternative to be the third goalie. And since Vegetti's done so well, it doesn't matter so much who the third guy is, so I think we can get away with that guy from the AHL. What we'll actually probably turn out doing is just running two goalies unless there's an injury, and only bringing him up if there is an injury or something happens, like Vegetti just doesn't play well or something like that. So I think that's the plan. Oh, was that lower bowl we did? Yeah, so we can jack the price up again, which is 307. We'll try going up though. Oh, it's not that long term. Minor concussion, I guess. I didn't read it when it told us about his injury. No. Kings, come on, just lose. But the Jets are doing pretty good, so maybe it is a good time to trade. Because that's something I wasn't considering is what if the team's doing okay that we're trading to, so their trade value is not going to be crazy high. Oh, but the LA one slipped. So we do have to wait anyways. Whoops. Oh, I was gonna maybe do maintenance. Yeah, there isn't a better time. I should have done it one day earlier, but too late now. I think we have 2 of them to do. And he's doing good. 8-1. 9-3-5. That's crazy. This is quite good too. 24-4-1, 9-2-1. Our goaltending's been great for a change. I mean, last season wasn't very good. Yeah. If we can keep up this pace, we're on. I mean, I don't know what the Bruins record, what their record was in the record-setting season, but I'm sure we're not far off. 35-5-1, halfway through the season. That is nuts. I think this has to be the best we've done to this point. I don't think I've done anything close to this. I think the next best is maybe like 29-9 and something or something like that. That sucks. I think it's just a straight substitution. Yeah. All right. So we'll trade away our underperformers. I do also want to just take a look at our team and player stats out of interest. And I got to check about, actually, let's do the LA thing first. Just see where they sit. They've moved up, but that's not locked. Yeah, but they're doing okay. The Jets are doing okay too. Anyways. So Brendamore, great. Threlfall, great. I'm so happy we were able to extend this guy at a decent cap hit because he's got like great potential, great trade value, and all that stuff. He's a good fit, and he's performing now. So I mean, his first season was decent, but his second season looks like it's going to be even, well, actually quite a bit better. So that's great news. Misa, he was below a point per game before, and now he's moved right up, so that's great. Zhevnikov's on the third line, and he's probably around what we're expecting. Wakabayashi's kind of slipped. He's a rookie, so it's not too crazy. Sawatsky's slipped too. Martins has slipped. Hobson, not good. Popov, not good. Sagan's still doing great. David kind of went up. Makinen's still doing good. Defense are all normal. So, to be honest, the team's not, like, on the high end, well, maybe just the top three are doing great, plus Sagan, but everybody else is kind of not that great. Goaltending, on the other hand, 9-2-2, 28-4-1, 9-3-5, 8-1-0. So goaltending's really been important this season. And like neither of these guys have slipped in their performance. So quite impressive. And then our team, like clearly we're in first. Look at that. We're in first by 12 points halfway into the season. Well, just over halfway now. That's wild. Point percentage of 86.9. That's got to be close to the record. But, I mean, we still have to finish the season, so. Goal differentials, pretty much, it might be the highest we've ever had. Like, it's almost 2 goals per game, which is a lot. Like, that's crazy high. We lead in goals for per game. We lead in goals against per game. So this is back to when we were winning Stanley Cups and stuff. So that's great news. Power play, we weren't doing good. Now we've gone up to nearly first. Penalty kill, we weren't doing good, and we're in second. So second for both special teams. Man, so everything's going really, really well. From a team perspective, from an individual perspective, the top three and our goalies are doing great. So, and Sagan. I always forget about him. So, I mean, yeah, everything's great, I guess. I think it's like I was saying, it's more about winning, so I'm not going to adjust anything in the lines. We haven't had injuries to cause me to play around with them, so there's no, just don't mess with a good thing, I think. So we'll leave everything as is, except for we'll have a look at underperformers. And so Threlfall, Hall, I thought his trade value was higher, but in any case, like these guys, I think Misa's was lower. Brendan Moore's was somewhere around this. But so clearly, like, these guys are performing quite well. And, like, what? Taves. Oh! Wasn't he? I thought he was. No, he was US. Yeah, because we're developing him in the AHL for one season, and so he's doing really well. I forgot that he was in the AHL. I thought he was in junior. So, anyways, so that's going well there. Like 84 overall to be playing in AHL is hilarious. I wonder how Giftopoulos is doing. Not that great, actually. Moss. Not that great either. Anywho. Oh, and Stidu, how are you doing? Well, you're not even getting ice time? That doesn't make sense. I guess we picked up guys that are better overall and are playing ahead of them? I don't know. Anyway, so maybe that I gotta make some changes. He's doing well. Not doing well. Good enough. Not enough sample size. Just picked him up and he's not doing, hasn't done anything in 10 games. So we'll get rid of him. Give him more time. No good. So those guys that could have been gems, they haven't produced well. $11. So he's ahead of one of, well, that defenseman we wanted to have playing, so we'll get rid of him. Okay. Alright, so a team that wants both those top, well, the top and the bottom guy. Florida. LA again. Let's go with LA. Cool. All right, and we have exactly 4 guys to sign, so that's perfect. So we want by overall. So Raquel. Almquist. Where is he? There he is. Autosin. And London. Or Lundeen. Okay, good. I didn't get the wrong guy. Because he was 25 and I thought I was targeting below 25, but whatever. Unless he turned 25. I guess that's possible. Alright, where were we? Save. Alright. Oh, scouting? Let's just do it at 50. Tampa's better, but both teams are bad. So switch you guys up. It's 39, 5-1. Hilarious. Which team's worse here? Oh, clearly Arizona. Oh, and I gotta check. Man, some teams are getting close to. Actually, a lot of teams are getting close now to LA. That's good news. 6-0. Back-to-back shutouts. Hey. We're doing good. That was a home game. We have one maintenance to do. Are we on an away stretch soon? Not for a while. Ooh, not for a long time. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8 games before an away stretch. So I will do the maintenance for the one of them right now because it's close enough. We only have one game at home. Then this one can wait. It won't be like it'll be low for the maintenance, but not too low. Kings are slipping. Come on, slip some more. Yeah, we just need a couple wins from some of these teams and then they'll slip out to the spot. Ooh, we're close. That was Home game? Away game. Oh, and I forgot to put the defenseman in, I think. Whoops, at Hazy's. $42, 5-1. That's crazy. Home game. Oh, I think we're on a back-to-back. I think Islanders are worse. But both are bad, I think. No, Montreal's not that bad. I think it was already Pekarainen. In net, it was. Look at this, look at this. The top message there, I haven't been paying attention. Maple Leafs will face the Islanders and come into the game having won their last 17 games on a roll. Yeah, no kidding, on a roll. That's hilarious. 18 in a row now. That's so funny. That was an away game. What is that, 18 in a row now? Is that what it said before? Kings have slipped, so 52. They're out of a playoff spot now. Okay, so let's do the stuff and then we'll go take a look at trading. Um, Last 19 in a row. That's funny. I don't think we've had a stretch like that before. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so let's see. What does it say for LA's pick? Okay, so I could gamble and wait for it to get worse, but how much worse could it get? So they currently have 52. Blackhawks could go ahead. Blues have same number of games and they're behind by 1. Then that's it. They played more games, so they're below the Canucks. So the only way it gets worse is if, in the span of the next few games, they lose more than the Blues. The Blackhawks win some number like 2 of 3 or something like that. So I don't think it's going to get better. I think now's the time. And then I didn't check for Winnipeg how they're doing, but I mean compared to everybody else. So obviously we can see their record there, but um, like their team is garbage though. How are they doing okay? Like complete garbage. How? What do we do then? Okay, their trade value is low. It's lower, I think, even than it is lower than LA. That's so weird. So then let's see if we can weaken their team in the trade because we actually are giving up more. And then make them worse and then hopefully have them slip. So let's see what we can do here. Is he a guy we had before? Seems familiar. Hmm. So from a cat perspective, we could. Nobody's even really producing that much. How are they doing so well? Hmm. I have no idea. I just don't know what else we would like. If we tried to take a player, I don't know if we're really making them much weaker. Oh, for next year, that makes sense. Uh, hmm. What if we swap goalies? Because we need to get rid of him. This guy is going to be RFA. How would Winnipeg have two? We're giving you a goalie. That doesn't make any sense. Do we have to give another goalie? Okay. He is a guy we'd like if we could keep him. So this isn't actually that crazy of an idea. And how good is he doing? 907 on a really crappy team. I think he's actually keeping them in it. So maybe that's not a bad idea. And also we get a shot at signing this goalie, which I don't think we'll be able to, but it's worth at least trying. I have a third pick, so no, that's not going to work. But now it makes sense. Sweet. Okay. So we have to hope that what we changed for their team is going to make them worse. So by giving them our goalie that hasn't played and had a crappy preseason, and I think is a worse goalie, we're hoping that we can make the Jets pick worse than the LA pick, which is the reverse at the moment. So we will see. Okay, so I'm happy with that. We'll save. Then let's go see about signing that, or well, extending that goalie. And then we'll go from there. He looks good. What was he? First round pick. He's gonna ask for $4 million. 3.5, close enough. Oh wait, my bad. Look at that's extension dollars remaining. He wants 9.4. No, is the answer. What are we gonna do with him then? Well, I mean, he's an RFA at the end of the year, so what we'll do is bench him, and he'll be our insurance policy for the season. God, 9 million, yeah, right. I thought it was going to be something reasonable, like 4 million, but. And so, based on that, if I had to take a guess, he actually was keeping Winnipeg in games, whereas the guy we just gave them, I don't think he's going to be able to. So, if that's the case, then I think the team's going to get worse. But, of course, we don't know that. We'll have to see. I think I did everything else up to that point. Did I? I can't remember. I think so. All right, we'll do scouting, and then I think we'll call it a stream. Magic Hands Pro Release. So even the top 3 might be really good. Joe Nieuwendyk. I mean, Joe Nieuwendyk was really good, but he's a sniper. Those Russia stats are not all that impressive, though. Oh, what were they? I'm supposed to be looking at what we need to scout still. Oops. Where is he playing DEL and he's only got 20 points? I mean, if it says that he's going to be the next Mario Lemieux, well, we'll trust him. Let's do this. Rank 2. 65 points in 39 games. That's pretty good. Creativity, playmaking, skating, size, reach. Interesting. Joe Thornton. So I think he'd be a good pickup too. Cool. We won our last 19 in a row. I still can't believe that. Um, we haven't locked the playoff spot yet, but 89 points, 58 games into the season. That's like pretty, pretty good, we'll say. And what I still don't get is like none of our we've got Brendan Moore's doing well, but and Thrill Fall Misa, I mean they're kind of doing exactly as they're expected to, but beyond that, nobody's doing all that great. Sagan's doing great. This Pop-Off guy, I think we're trading. Brendan Moore's not even leading the league in points. Actually, I wonder if our goalies are, though. Geez, 930 compared to everybody else is a lot. Party's doing well, though. Bouchard was ours. I traded him away. That's kind of funny. Look at Vegetti. Third in save percentage. 11-1. So I think, yeah, like it was before, it's goaltending and the high-end production, and I guess just the team, everything combined. I don't know, it's weird. I won't question it. Just let it happen. All right, so yeah, we'll leave it there. If you like the stream, hit the like button, share with your friends, subscribe, turn on notifications. The channel homepage has upcoming streams on regular NHL content. Just give me 1 second. I need to check something and erase something. So, okay, so Friday I usually do 2 streams. This wasn't actually planned because currently I only have 1 scheduled, but I actually don't think I'll do the Friday morning stream. Doing tonight was even pushing it because I just got a lot of stuff that I'm working on in normal life. Because this is just a hobby. So yeah, I might not do the Friday morning stream. It's not scheduled, so yeah, what I'm getting at basically is the channel homepage has upcoming streams, and so that 1 stream for Friday doing the recap of the week should take place, assuming there's enough news for the week. But I guess maybe even that's in question, but we'll see. And for things I can't schedule ahead of time, like franchise mode, that schedule's in the About section of the channel. It runs Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 10 p.m. Eastern. Be a pros whenever I have time or feel like it, and I really want to play. I actually want to play tonight, but I just don't have the time at all, so I can't do that. Any comments, leave them in the comments, suggestions likewise, and we will see you guys tomorrow. I'm assuming we'll get close to or finish the regular season. And then next Sunday, we'll do the playoffs. I think that's probably how it's going to shake out. So, because we're going to have like moves at the trade deadline, we got to get rid of the expiring contract to the guy. Like our rental, basically. Where is he here? Yeah, Lieb. So we're going to trade him. And we have the other guy, I think, multiple seasons. Yeah. Forwards. And we haven't even played him because we've had all our forwards healthy. It's kind of wild to have this guy sitting. But anyways. Oh, and that goalie. Oh no, we'll keep him because he's RFA at the end of the year, so we don't need to trade him. Yeah. So anyways, that's the plan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys. What day is it today? So we'll see you guys tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern. Okay, bye.